The island of Manhattan is home to over 1.5 million of the most fearless creatures in the world, known as the Badass New Yorkers. Oh, look, she's in a hurry. The Badass New Yorkers walk on average of 4 miles a day in their flat, sensible shoes, and they also like to carry lots of bags. Badass New Yorkers don't have time to go home and change. They just throw everything in a bag and go, go, go. Ew, what is that? That is just meat on a stick sold on the street, and the Badass New Yorker just eats it. That's gross. The New York City subway system is a series of, ooh, girl, look out, he's looking right at you. Series of underground trains that take badass New Yorkers between all five of the boroughs. Ooh, look at that lazy bastard. He's gonna miss his stop. Times Square. The badass New Yorker loves Times Square. You can get anything there, from designer knockoffs to food from all over the world. You can even take in a show. What you can no longer get in Times Square, however, is, oh, hi, Black Batman, a hooker. In the 90s, Disney decided to clean up Times Square and said, no more hookers for you, badass New Yorkers. Instead, we present to you The Lion King and The Little Mermaid. Ooh, Jesus is coming back. I love him. I hope I can get tickets. New York City is set up on a grid system so the badass New Yorker can easily navigate their way around. Well, until you get way downtown, then the streets are just all fucked up. Badass New Yorkers also love their nannies. Walk and feed me, says him. My parents don't give a shit. Badass New Yorkers don't have time to raise their kids. They say, feed and walk my children. I'll be home later. Oh, oh, there's just more meat. Oh, that's just, how, oh, look at all that meat just right there on the street. The badass New Yorker just eats it and goes. That is, what the fuck is that? A meatball on a pole? That's disgusting. If you notice, the badass New Yorker rarely talks to one another on the street. They don't have time for friends. They don't want to hear your shit. They have places to be. Oh, look, a knockoff. I'll bet she got that in Times Square at a very reasonable cost. Ooh, a rickshaw racing a bus. You rarely see that. Take the bus, stupids. You'll get there faster if you ride with me. The Batmobile. Oh, I'll bet Batman is nearby. Oh, God. There's more kofta over. The fuck is kofta over rice? Everything's over rice. How do you cook rice in a cart? That is disgusting. Oh, that is just gross. Clearly, the badass New Yorker just does not have time to cook. Badass New Yorkers love their events and red carpets. Oh, look, a publicist with somewhere else to be. Look at the photographers just screaming, Shangela, Shangela. Shangela can't hear you, badass New York photographer. She doesn't give a shit. She has places to go and photos to take. Oh my God, what the fuck is that? That's crazy. The West Village. No street sign in the world could be more accurate. There's nothing more badass than a badass gay New Yorker. Ooh, look, there's one now wearing a fur. Fuck PETA, says him. He doesn't give a shit. Ooh, and that one looks like he's on Grindr. Grindr drains your battery really fast in Manhattan. The Stonewall Inn is really historic to the badass gay New Yorkers. In 1969, the gays got real angry and started throwing rocks and high-heeled shoes at police officers, and now they have their own parade. They also really, really like to wave colorful flags. Oh, look, it's Elphaba. I loved her in Wicked, the badass New Yorker.